So I just watched President Trump give his little speech for the American truck driver, and as I assumed it would be for the American Trucking Association, and not necessarily the independent driver, the owner operator. The owner operator independent drivers association wasn't involved, as always. Nothing against the American Trucking Association, but President Trump is kind of hoodwinked on that. He thinks that every single truck driver out here is involved with the American Trucking Association, and the backbone of this country is really moved by the small company, by the owner operators, by the small business, and they weren't even mentioned in there. President Trump gives the keys away to these drivers, and God bless them. They are doing their part. But I'll tell you who's doing their part out there, and that's these small businesses, the owner operator. They're the backbone. They're the ones out there on the front lines. They're the ones out there that aren't getting the mention. They're the ones out there right now that are taking the hit, where a lot of people, and I honestly thought that President Trump was going to say something about what's going on out there with the truck driver, and nothing was mentioned. Most people don't even realize what's going on out there. The rates are being cut. Drivers are being sent home. They're struggling to make ends meet. Companies are folding. I have friends that are being sent home because there's no work, because they can't haul for $1 a mile anymore. Nothing's being said because it has nothing to do with them. They're not these big box companies that are affiliated with the American Trucking Association. They're not union. This is just unbelievable that nothing was said about that. That's what I thought this press conference was going to be about. And it's just bullshit. These guys are out there busting their ass day and night, delivering these goods across the country and putting themselves out on the front line. And nothing is being said, nothing's being done for them. And then to top it all off, the rates are cut. And for whatever reason, you can argue over the reasons. I don't even give a shit about the reason. But the rates are being cut, and they're trying to haul for nothing now, and guys are fighting over loads for $1 a mile. I mean, dear God, the rates haven't been that low for 40 years, 40-some years. I mean, I'm not going to haul for that, and I hope none of you drivers do either, none of you owner-operators. But nothing's being said about any of that. Oh, the price of fuel is cheap. We can haul cheaper. Not that cheap. I won't haul for it. But these guys are being sent home and told to go home and file for unemployment because the rate is so cheap. But I turned on the TV today and thought this is what I was going to see. These guys are, going out there and fighting to get into truck stops and fighting for food to eat and fighting to get a shower and a clean place to take a shower and a clean place to eat. And no, this is what we're having the ATA come up there and give awards out to guys on the front lines. The ATA. There's just so much more to this, and I'm not going to rant anymore, but the drivers that are out there in the front lines, the real guys, are the small businesses. You see them going up and down the road, the owner-operator, brothers of the road, you know who you are. This is bullshit.